good morning to the kindergarten class. Lorene, Aya, Sally, Abraham, Ali, Iman, Sela. So good to see you kids. Listen, I want to talk to you guys about measurement. You're going to learn a lot about measurement as you grow older and go further along in school, but there's some things that you should be thinking about that can really start to educate you about the different kind of ways and things we do to measure things. What we're going to start with is looking at some things and just kind of doing a simple comparison. For example, if we look on the board, you can see that I've drawn some pictures for you. Here we have 2 pencils, 2 books, and 2 spring flowers. Now, when you look at these different pictures, the first thing you notice is they're not the same. These 2 pencils aren't the same size. These 2 books aren't the same size. These 2 flowers aren't the same size. Lots of things can be the same, but be different sizes. And as you compare them, you can say that this pencil is smaller than this pencil. Or you can think of it as this pencil is larger than this pencil. Same thing with the books and the flowers. This book is larger than this book, and this book is smaller than that book. The flowers, we have a larger flower and a smaller flower. Making that kind of comparison is pretty easy. You can look right at it and you can say, well, yeah, that one's taller, that one's shorter. In a way, that's kind of a way of measuring things. You can also say that this pencil has a greater height than this pencil, or this flower stands higher than this flower. And measuring height, just like you would measure yourself. How tall are you? 36 inches, 42 inches. And inches represents a unit of measurement. And so you can actually measure these and know exactly what their heights are. And you can actually know exactly what their differences are. And as you look at different objects, it's easy to determine if one weighs more than another. For example, here you are in your car, driving down the road, and you come upon a great big truck with lots of wheels. So here we have a car, and here we have a truck. Now, how easy is it for you to figure out that that truck is larger than that car? The truck is also longer than the car. The truck is also higher than the car. And I'll just bet you that that truck weighs a whole lot more than that car weighs. And so, in its simplest form, these are ways that we begin to measure things. We can measure them just by looking at them and determine if they're taller, shorter, longer, smaller, heavier, lighter. That's our lesson for today. I want you to think about that and look into your math books and see if there's some exercises in there that you can do. You can look at different objects, like, for example, do you think a school book is heavier or lighter than a paper clip? Which would be heavier, the paper clip or the school book? Which do you think would be lighter, the paper clip or the school book? Well, sure, you can tell right away. The paper clip is going to be much lighter, so it will not have as much weight. And we'll learn how to measure things by measuring their weight. How much do they weigh? In pounds or kilograms? These are units of measurement for measuring weight. Well, that's our lesson for today. Have fun with it. Think about looking around your house and making comparisons between things and determining if something is lighter or heavier, taller or shorter, longer, narrower, and have fun. Kids, stay safe, and we'll see you again real soon.